Welcome back to Dark Corners Streaming. Earlier this series we looked at The Flesh and the Fiends, based on the true story of body snatchers Burke and Hare and their patron Dr. Knox. Corridors of Blood, which you can find on YouTube or on Amazon Prime in the US, is inspired by the same events but takes a more fictional approach, perhaps drawing more from Val Lewton's The Body Snatcher, a film with which it also shares a star in Boris Karloff. Here playing surgeon Thomas Bolton.
He's outlived his welcome. He needs looking after.
While the Body Snatchers are played by Francis de Wolfe and Christopher Lee in a relatively small but very memorable role as Resurrection Joe.
Good morning, Governor.
But the focus, as tends to be the case with these films, is very much on the Doctor, because that's where the moral dilemma at the heart of the drama lies.
Now, Eddie, that's not hurting too much, is it?
Karloff's Bolton is a far more kindly old soul than Peter Cushing's driven Dr. Knox, or Toddy McFarlane in the Luton film.
I tell you, Jonathan, I can't rest until we find some way to rid surgery of such horrors.
He's trying to find a way of taking the pain out of surgery, and a warning, even in black and white and with much left to the imagination, the surgery scenes are not for the squeamish. After the failure of his first public demonstration, Bolton ups the amount of opium in his experimental anesthetic and tests it on himself, ending up addicted, which allows tavern owner Black Ben to blackmail the good doctor into signing death certificates for people killed by Resurrection Joe, whose corpses are then sold to the hospital.
The hospital will pay us well for him.
So, coming at the Burke and Hare theme from a different angle.
Like I said, a bargain's a bargain.
Despite the genuine horror of 19th century surgery, some wonderful atmosphere, and a host of faces familiar to fans of British horror cinema, including Francis Matthews in a very similar role to that he would play in The Revenge of Frankenstein that same year, it's hard to call this a horror film, more a period drama as the well-meaning Dr. Bolton falls further and further into crime. The dialogue is a bit on the nose.
Someday surgery must and will be made painless.
And despite the moral ambiguities of the situation, the story is played for broad strokes.
You've become addicted to these inhalations.
But it's a great-looking film with a real sense of place. It has some nice bursts of action and some really nice performances. Karloff and Lee both playing somewhat against type, and it's lovely to see them on screen together. It's not essential, it's not even the best of its kind, but it's an entertaining film with a couple of horror legends. And if you get bored, you can play Spot the Background Actor.
Now, pay attention, 007.
Apparently Desmond Llewellyn is in there somewhere. Thanks for watching. Christopher Lee just got maimed here, but if you'd like to see him killed multiple times, check out our top 10 Christopher Lee deaths. How do you think Corridors of Blood compares to other films with the same broad inspiration? Let us know in the comments below.